Why does every public officer holding office swears allegiance to the Constitution if you follow it? Why do they put their hands over the Bible and they say that they swear to protect the Constitution from domestic enemies and foreign enemies, and then they don't protect that Constitution? Let me give you an example. McCain-fangled campaign reform had in all that documentation something slipped there so that the public won't see her to destroy the First Amendment. Get this, here's what he says. Here's what he says. You can't oppose or support candidates by name 60 days before an election. You may not say anything because you do time in prison. That's a blatant attack upon the First Amendment of the Constitution that guarantees your freedom of speech.
That's right.
That's the McCain-fangled. And anybody thought that McCain was such a great conservative? He's nothing but a masqueraded Democrat, liberal, and that's all he is. And I know the history of Mr. McCain.
Yeah.
What am I saying to you today? I'm saying that you got to look to the third party for your hope. You got to look to Ron Paul. You got to look to Chuck Baldwin. You got to look to Butbar. Those are the people that are constitutionalists, and that's the reason why the media don't want you to know, and the others don't want to debate these people in front of the public because they get beaten all the time because those people know their Constitution. That's the law of the land, my friend. We've been hooked to it. We have been taken to the woods. We have been given a spanking by both parties. It's time to wake up.
Wake up, wake up.
Wake up, America. Time to wake up. Now listen. Now listen. What part of Congress shall make the law in this Constitution? The Founding Father says that Congress can make no law. What kind of a law? Now listen to this. Here's your Constitution. Here it is.
They can't hear you.
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion. Congress cannot make any law abridging those rights given to you in the First Amendment. The Founding Father says Congress cannot make any law against that, yet they're doing it every day.
Every day, that's right.
Hey, it's time to wake up. Vote them out of office. Throw them out. That's what you got to do.
Kick them out.
You got the power. Put people in office that are constitutionalists that's going to guarantee your freedom. I want to tell you something in closing because I had so much, but I can take all the time. There's other people that need to speak. But I want to tell you something. In the First Amendment, in the first article of the Constitution, Section 9 says that there will be no computation upon the American people's wages. That is, your salary was not to be taxed. No taxes at all. But Congress put in the Constitution in 1913 at midnight when the people were sleeping, the Federal Reserve Act and the 16th Amendment that have maintained us poor for all these years since 1913. Now you may say, well, if it's not in the Constitution, where on earth did they get it from? Where did they get that from? Don't take my word for it. Listen, do yourself a favor. Go to the library here Monday morning. Go to the library and get the Communist Manifesto by Karl Marx. By the way, Karl Marx is not his name. His name is Moses Levy, L-E-V-Y. That's his real name. Now watch where they got it from. Here it is. I'm reading it to you right here. It is right here. A heavy progressive income tax. That's the 16th Amendment. Now the Founding Fathers understood that if you tax the American people's wages, you're going to rob them of their most precious commodity, which is their labor, and they will be poor all the time. So the American people will not to pay any income tax. But along came the Communist Manifesto, and the politicians in Washington, Democrats and Republicans alike, put that in the Constitution, the 16th Amendment. That needs to be destroyed. That doesn't belong there. Now we have also a central bank. Over there in Washington, you call it the Federal Reserve Bank. Well, they made a Federal Reserve to deceive you. They put a little nice name on top of it to make you believe that this is an agency of the federal government. Since 1913, the central bank, it's called the Federal Reserve Bank, has not been audited. It is not a federal agency. It is a private bank owned by families such as the Lehman Brothers and others like that. They stole your money, the silver and gold, and put in your pockets dollars to make you believe that you have money. You got no money. Hey, paper is not money. Get in your Bible in Exodus chapter 25, verses 1 through 4. God defines what money is, not the federal government, not North Carolina State University, not Harvard, not MIT. God
Preach on, brother.
decides what money really is.